Welcome to this comprehensive guide where we build a smart Raspberry Pi powered robotic camera car from the ground up. This project combines mechanical assembly, electronics, and programming, all perfect for beginners and enthusiasts ready to explore robotics. First, let's lay out everything we'll need. 2 DC gear motors. These will drive the car and provide reliable movement. An acrylic car chassis, the backbone of your robot, designed to organize and support all components. Wheels and rubber tires for traction and stability. A lithium-ion battery holder supplies portable power for untethered movement. A Raspberry Pi 3B Plus or 4 board and a micro SD card, loaded with Adipta's recommended software. Adipt motor hat and Raspberry Pi camera for driving the motors and capturing real-time video. Jumper wires, cable ties, nuts, bolts, and copper standoffs for secure connections and assembly. Before starting, organize your workspace. Place parts in accessible positions and set your tools within reach. At each step, double-check that you have the correct components. Taking the time now prevents surprises later. Let's begin building the car's physical foundation. Start by soldering jumper wires onto both DC gear motors. Take care, clean solder joints ensure stable performance and safety. If you're new to soldering, slow down and use a helping hand tool for precision. With your motors ready, fix them onto the acrylic chassis using cable tie clips. Invest time aligning them straight. This helps the car travel without veering and improves motor efficiency. Next, attach the wheels to each motor shaft, securing them tightly with nuts and bolts. Now, fit the rubber tires onto the wheels. Proper traction is essential for smooth driving on various surfaces. Secure the lithium-ion battery holder to the chassis. Choose a location where it's out of the way but easily accessible for battery replacement. Use nuts and bolts for a firm fit. Avoid blocking any ports or mounting holes for upcoming electronics. Mechanical assembly is now complete. Your car's skeleton is in place and ready for its brain and senses. Now we'll add intelligence to our car. Start with software. Insert your micro SD card, already pre-installed with the recommended Adipt software, into the Raspberry Pi board. If you need help with installation, check the detailed Adipt tutorial linked in the video description. Position the Raspberry Pi board on the chassis and secure it with nuts and bolts. Aim to keep the GPIO pins unobstructed for connecting accessories and hats. Grab your Adipt motor hat and Pi camera for the next step. Insert the camera's ribbon cable into the dedicated camera slot on the motor hat, following the correct orientation. Then, connect the camera cable to the Raspberry Pi board itself, making sure it's firmly seated. Place the motor hat carefully atop the Raspberry Pi, aligning each pin. Press gently but firmly to ensure a full electrical connection. Now, install two copper standoffs at the front of the chassis using screws. Mount the Raspberry Pi camera between these standoffs. You can use a rubber band for flexible adjustment or secure it with super glue for a permanent hold, depending on your preference. After the camera is mounted, neatly route its cable back over the board, taking care not to strain the connector. Last, connect wires from the battery holder and the DC gear motors directly to the motor hat, using the labeling on the PCB for guidance. Secure all connections. Loose wires can impact performance or cause connection loss during operation. Your robotic camera car is now assembled and ready for its test run. If your lithium-ion batteries are not fully charged, substitute with a similar voltage battery for initial testing, as shown in the video. Always confirm battery specifications before switching power sources for safety. Switch the car on and make sure the Raspberry Pi boots up. Look for indicator lights. Now, on your laptop, PC, or mobile device, download the client software from the video description. Open the software and connect to your car using the Raspberry Pi's IP address. If you're unsure where to find the Pi's IP, refer to the Adept software installation tutorial. With the client software running and the car powered up, you're ready to control your robotic camera car remotely. Steer it around your workspace and explore viewing options with the live camera feed. Pause occasionally to experiment with different routes, camera angles, and control devices. If you encounter issues, such as connection problems or unresponsive steering, review your wiring and the instructions provided with Adepta's software. Don't hesitate to consult the documentation or reach out for help in forums. And there you have it. Your own Raspberry Pi powered camera car is complete and ready for action. Thank you for following along. Be sure to check the description for helpful links, troubleshooting tips, and software updates. Like, subscribe, and share your creations with us.